pro-life, pro-family, pro-marriage. What is this? Anybody can say that about themselves. You know, what do you call those things? The transgender people. They can say they're pro-marriage. They can say they're pro-family, pro-life. Even when they're supportive of a woman's right to slaughter her defenseless innocent child. So I ran for Congress, and I used this YouTube channel quite a bit for that. And I said I was pro-life, pro-family, pro-marriage. Like, what is that? I looking back on it now, what is today, the 16th of... I had surgery in 1997 and in 96, the same date, May 16th. But today is 2023. I ran in 06 and 08. Didn't raise a whole lot of money. I wasn't into the whole raising dollars thing. I was all about grassroots volunteers, people, you know, and people deciding to vote for me rather than me trying to earn it through, you know, being the vagrant that most of these politicians are, living off the people. I couldn't do that, but it does translate to votes. That's for sure. But you know, I did pretty good. If you looking back on it though, I more than 5,000 people voted for me in 2008. More than 8,000 people voted for me back in 2006, and I had 35% of the vote, which is pretty damn good if you think about it, considering I didn't raise any money, have any yard signs. Well, I raised like less than $1,000 the first time. The second time, a direct mail company contacted me. They found me. Well, we did it. We ran with it, you know. Yeah, and I've thought about running for governor or senate, of different things in the past, even president. But the whole point of this video is I've got to really just set myself apart from whatever it is. Like one of the things I've been doing recently on Facebook and telling people, listen, if you all support single motherhood, a woman getting angry at the world and going off and living on her own instead of letting the father be a part of the children's lives, at least, you know, then you're probably going to want to delete me because you're going to be offended by me. There's no point being offended by me and still having me as your friend. I love you more than anybody else would, but the reality is I've seen what happens. Your vaccinations, you're probably not going to approve of my channel, you know, on YouTube. Not just vaccinations, it's the whole running with those companies. Like, why would you want to run with Johnson & Johnson? These people are admitted murderers, biggest drug traffickers in human history, settling a 26.5 or somewhere's in there, 26 plus $1 billion lawsuit, class action lawsuit. And then of course they admitted that they're murderers in the biggest opioid crisis we've ever seen in 20 years. 1 million people died. I've really got to what's the word I'm thinking of? My mustache is itching now. Gotta get the left nostril to every video, right? I don't want to use that word sanctify, but there's another word similar to sanctify, but just to set myself apart. And I thought for some damn reason, saying pro-life, pro-family, pro-marriage was a way to do it. No birth control pills. How about that? It's like 93% of women active in the past 3 months are on some form of birth control. No killing of defenseless innocent children ever from conception. Pro-family, you know, and the problem with our society is 40% of children are raised without their biological father. Never in their lives, never even get to meet him. So yeah, what do you say about pro-family? What do you mean by pro-family, Jason? What do I mean by that? The mother is going to disclose who the father is, and we're going to use our government to find who the father is, and allow that child to be involved with the father's life. Not just going to be believing anything that the mother says. And pro-marriage, yeah. I mean, I've let that one go since then. Not even supporting it at all. Just get rid of it completely. You don't need marriage to be in love, or whatever the case might be. Why you got married? Financial purposes. After that. So anyway, we're done.